The Dragon Ball series. One of my favorite series of animes of all time. This anime has impacted my childhood in so many different ways. From me pretending to be Vegeta as a kid, and me watching every single uncut and every dubbed episode on Toonami when I was 6. Dragon Ball has been my favorite anime since I can remember, and how it became one of my favorites was because of all the epic transformations and Bruce Falcon music playing in the background while they transformed. When a character from Dragon Ball got a transformation, we all knew as Dragon Ball fans, the bad guy was about to get their ass kicked. Transformations also really showed certain characters in Dragon Ball their true colors and what they believe and what they truly value. However, there are some cases they do change, especially with a character like Vegeta. I admire a lot of these transformations, and watching them as a kid made me get out of my seat and scream at the TV, "Go Goku" or "Go Vegeta." So today, I wanted to count down my favorite transformations from the Dragon Ball series to commemorate the awesome childhood I had watching this great anime. Starting off the top of this list, we have Future Trunks transforming into Super Saiyan the first time after witnessing his best friend, Future Gohan, dying. In the alternate timeline where Future Trunks it came from, androids 17 and 18 had went on a destroying frenzy, damaging and killing everything in their path. Goku was killed by a heart virus, and the other Z-Warriors were annihilated by the androids. After the androids destroyed everything and pretty much almost everyone, there were only two survivors, being Gohan and Trunks. Gohan taught Trunks everything he knew about fighting, and Trunks saw him as an older brother figure. They fought the androids countless times together and would lose every time. One day, Gohan decides to take on the androids alone. Trunks does not like this idea and tries to convince Gohan to take him along. Gohan tricks Trunks into thinking he's coming along and then proceeds to knock him out. Gohan then pursues the androids and winds up getting killed by them. Trunks wakes up sometime later and sees Gohan's dead body lying on the floor. After seeing Gohan just lying there, questioning why they took his life, the future Gohan theme starts playing, and Trunks starts to scream, transforming into a Super Saiyan. With this transformation, you could feel Trunks' sorrow and anger. That's why I like this one a lot. You can feel the emotions he's feeling with the soundtrack playing in the background. Gohan was everything he had aside from Bulma, so you could truly feel his sadness after losing his older brother figure / best friend. Now, this transformation isn't as epic as some of the other transformations on this list, but Vegeta is my favorite Dragon Ball character, so I had to include this transformation. Goku, as we know, was the first Super Saiyan transformation seen in the series. There was the legendary Super Saiyan who existed a long time ago, but we didn't get to see that transformation. Anyways, Vegeta saw Goku transform into a Super Saiyan, and this got him very angry, because as the Prince of all Saiyans, he thought it was his royal birthright to claim what was in his Saiyan heritage and legend. Though he may not have been the first Super Saiyan, he definitely earned his. I remember hearing Vegeta's story about how he transformed into Super Saiyan. I was not in my head agreeing, "Yep, you're the best character, screw Goku. It should have been you to defeat Frieza during Namek and Resurrection F and in Super." Seeing Vegeta transform was very satisfying. Also, seeing him pummel Android 19 was a bonus. Vegeta is the GOAT. Fittingly enough, we have Super Saiyan 3 Goku at the number 3 spot. Honestly, one of the biggest reasons this transformation is on the list is due to the amazing Bruce Falconer track that played as he went even further beyond. However, that isn't the only reason either. Goku coming from beyond the grave to try and take up Majin Buu was so great, considering he wanted to stay dead so bad guys would stop messing with Earth. But obviously that didn't go according to plan. So as always, Goku had to push his limits in order to save all his loved ones in the Earth and reach the unthinkable Super Saiyan 3. And at the time, this was incredibly hype. Another Super Saiyan form was bonkers to think about, and the design was so cool and different from the rest that you just liked it the second you saw it. It was the ultimate form, of course, until Battle of Gods came through and firmly proved that the energy consumption drawback truly was a handicap and not worth it most of the time. But man, as a kid, seeing it happen was just the coolest. Not many transformations can beat this one out. I recently just started rewatching Dragon Ball Z, and I got to witness Goku transform into a Super Saiyan again. It goes quiet as you just see Goku thinking of all the people Frieza killed, then death beaming Piccolo, and then killing Krillin. Then Frieza says the magic words, "Pop goes the weasel." Then the music starts playing and you know something epic is about to happen. The music plays as the storm clouds come in and lightning starts raging. You just hear Goku say, "You won't get away with this," and his entire mood just fits so well with the scene. The viewer clearly knows something special is about to happen while portraying that Goku is angry. Goku was angry, but not to the point where the anger would overrule the music. The Bruce Falconer track just blends this transformation so well. The music makes Goku's anger and moment roll together, and in my opinion, one of the best Super Saiyan transformations in the entire series. I'm not even a huge Goku fan, but seeing Goku just take this form and destroy Frieza was one of the most epic fights and transformations in all of Dragon Ball. Though Frieza may also be one of my favorite characters in Dragon Ball, seeing him get put to the floor for what he did was really satisfying to watch. Sorry, Frieza. And at the number 1 spot, my favorite transformation of all time, without a doubt, has to be Gohan's Super Saiyan 2 transformation. It seems like lists like these always come down to this and Goku's OG transformation, and there's a good reason for that. There are such powerful scenes even with no context, but when you know everything that has led up to them, it just holds up so much more weight. In this case, Gohan has been watching all his friends be brutalized by Cell and his Cell Juniors in order to get him to fight with everything he's got. It's foreshadowed throughout the entire series that Gohan has this incredible power locked down deep within him, and that he is truly more powerful than most of the characters in the show. But being the sweet young child he is, in addition to only being half Saiyan, he doesn't really have a desire to fight. He just wants to listen to his mom, study, and live a peaceful life. But having Goku as a father really makes it difficult for our boy. So as you see, the Z Fighters being beaten, you can tell something is building up within Gohan. But his breaking moment is once Android 16 gives him that famous speech, letting him know that it's okay to fight for the things you love, as he too discovered the love he had for life and he must do whatever is necessary to protect it. Once Cell kills 16 in cold blood, Gohan is sent over the edge and transforms into the mighty Super Saiyan 2 as tears floated from his face. Now, as with many of these initial transformations, it comes with some drawbacks, of course. Gohan got a little too cocky and wanted to toy up Cell, as he had a lot of pent-up anger he needed to get out. Unfortunately, this led to Goku's demise in almost the entire world. However, realizing his mistakes, he was able to push through and beat Cell, broken arm and all, along with his spirit and his father, to bring a new era of peace on Earth. Everything about this arc was fantastic, and the lead up to Gohan being the savior of Earth rather than his father really left a huge impact on me, as I'm sure it did many of you. That's why, to me, this is one of the best transformations in Dragon Ball's history. Well, those are my favorite transformations in the entire Dragon Ball franchise. I will admit there are some other ones out there that I would like to mention, like Piccolo fusing with Kami. Piccolo and Kami had been separated for so long, and throughout the entire series, it was said that if they fused, they would be extremely powerful. They exceeded a Super Saiyan transformation at first, which is also pretty crazy as well. These transformations I listed all made me realize how epic of a series Dragon Ball was, and are definitely one of the many reasons why I love Dragon Ball as much as I do. There will be more Dragon Ball videos in the future, I guarantee that for sure. What about you guys though? What are some of your favorite Dragon Ball transformations? Share them with me in the comments below. If you guys enjoy the content you see, you should consider subscribing and turning on notifications, that way you never miss an upload. Regardless of that though, I'm Mystic Sage, and I will see you in the future for more awesome anime content.